wanted to go over this new Wilds shop, this new little thingy-wingy they added in here. It's somewhat self-explanatory, but um, a little bit confusing. But anyway, here we go. This is what it looks like. There's always the little green helpy thingy up here. I'm not going to read that out or anything because all of you could open and look at the same damn thing. One thing that's really cool on here is if you go to preview, this shows you what rare items there are in here. It doesn't tell you the cost of them, but it does tell you what rare items there are. So as you can see, some pretty nice things. Okay, now here's where we get to the meat of it. First of all, we'll start off with the default shop. Default shop says a balance price and a mystery stones price. You have to pay both of those. It's not, if I have 44 stones, I can get this. You have to pay 250 balance and 44 stones. So ultimately, these prices are really not that great. Something like this may be worth it. 3,000 balance is not that much for a plus 30 mount. That's actually a pretty decent price. The only thing is 300 mystery stones is a lot. That takes around 10 days to get that many stones. I don't know about you guys. I get around 30 or so a day. And there are a lot of people on my server, I'm sure all the servers are the same, that are spending away all their mystery stones. You can see here all these people spending all their mystery stones. None of these people have the mount yet. Personally, I would wait until you have that mount before spending any of your mystery stones in here. The mount gives you, stats that you need, and it's an extra mount. And the more you spend, there's always going to be stuff to spend in here. It's not stuff that will go away. So, there's no real big rush to get the things that you can get in this shop. You can see here another mount, plus 20 mount for the gentle beast. Somebody was just asking me recently to request getting this card put back in. So I guess this was the answer we get for getting this card put back in. Here it is for you. And that's a decent price. But as far as this clothing, in my opinion, this clothing price is not worth it. When these clothing sets, this evil dragon, when that clothing set comes out, it's normally all three pieces for I think around 800 balance, about $7.99 or something like that. And for all three pieces here, you're paying $7.50. So you're barely saving any balance. Plus, it's costing you mystery stones. So all this clothing, not really worth it. Energy cores, divine light. If you are buying these things, you're a moron because you get them, ton of them for free every single day just for doing the wilds. Soul crystals, fate stones, rune stones, all your typical stuff. There's nothing here that is really a good value. I mean, at first I got a little excited. I saw level 3 to 5 gem packs, but for 300 balance and 70 stones, no, that's just not worth it either. There's really nothing here that's worth the prices that they're listing. Now we come to the random section. Random, the way this works is they're going to get, I got kind of lucky here. There's a rare on my first page, but normally you don't have a rare on your first page. Normally you have just a bunch of so-called common items, and these things cost either gold, mystery stones. There's ones for Daru. There's ones. Stop it, Killian. There's ones for Kyanite. There's a lot of different things you can buy through here. But I mean, you can see the prices for these, not all that great. And here's why. A couple things that I did manage to find in here that I personally thought was worth it is if you can find the 100 soul crystals, it sells for 3 mystery stones. If you find the 50 soul crystals, it sells for 4 mystery stones. So I'm not sure why that is, but ultimately what you want to look for is things like the 100 soul crystals that sells for 3 mystery stones. The rest of this stuff, not really worth it. 2 rune stones for 96,000 gold. People smoking something if they buy that. Stamina potion, I mean, XP is something that you eventually cap anyway, and it doesn't take that long to cap, so buying 40 for 11-year stones that could be used to buy something else is just stupid. But anyway, the way this works is you have these 5 empty stars here. Whenever you hit reset, it starts to fill up these stars. The more these stars are full, the better chance you have of finding one of those rare items. But as you can see, the price doubled for the Daru that it costs to reset the page. And you can just see some more of the items here. Really nothing still worth it. I mean, if you're really in need of sepulchrum, that's not too bad, but you also have to remember 19 stones is over half of what you get per day, and there are 50 sepulchrum in there somewhere. So if you happen to get lucky and get across those, so don't get too excited and say, oh, I have enough, I can get that, it'll get me 20. Be patient. You will eventually come across the better stuff for better prices and get more stuff worth your money. Nothing there. Purple bounty scrolls. Now the Daru caps at 1.28 million. So once you get up to that point, yeah, it does stay there. Okay, now I'm full, so within the next couple of resets, I will get a rare item. And that is actually a pretty decent price. I'm going to get one of those. Insignia is something that once you have all your level 80 gear, you really don't need insignia except for medallions and maybe charming your marriage tree. And I need a lot of good luck charms right now. Okay, so there we go. There's a rare item. 100 whips for 44 stones. Now, if you have a lot of stones, this can be really tempting. However, you can get 100 soul crystals for 3 stones. Convert those soul crystals during an exchange event for 20 whips. You're basically getting 20 whips for 3 stones. Multiply that by 5, 100 whips for 15 stones. The prices for this, more than twice. Almost exactly 3 times the price. So whips, not worth it for this kind of stuff. Like the biggest things I've seen that were worth it, I managed to get a level 4 dark resistance crystal. I don't remember how much that cost, but it wasn't very much. The prices on some of this stuff is very good for the amount of stones you spend. I've gotten the 100 soul crystals several times. I think 5 or 6 times I've gotten that now. I've yet to see will crystals. I haven't seen the 50 sepulchrum or 50 mara yet, though a few people on my server have gotten them. So they're not that rare. I did manage to get good luck charms. I think they were also very cheap. and I think I got 5 fashion cores also very cheap. So basically what I would do if I were you, look at this page, go look through this preview, see what it is that you really need, and then try to look specifically for that stuff. Whips are always good. However, like I said, for the prices of this is really not worth it unless you're really starving for whips or you have a ridiculous amount of mystery stones, which nobody should have yet since they haven't been out that long. But get your mount first and then, concentrate on the little freebie stuff you can get in here. Anyways, if you have any questions or anything, 999 roses for 133 mystery stones for a guy that doesn't have his damn mount yet. That's just stupid. That was a very stupid purchase there. Fate stones, stamina, good luck charm people are buying here. But okay, if you have any questions about this or anything else, message me or visit me on wartune.com server 153.